And we're live. How about that? Yeah, I think we're fine. Cool. So, here we are. On to a new case. Oh no. Why?
Mike wAZOWSKI.
Yeah, that was her voice. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was. Past tense?
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Curious. About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera.
Yes, the camera.
It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through their gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details.
Ma'am, you're the security guard.
I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
I mean, can we see them? No?
Hey, no touching!
Okay, well, she gets a little rabid, doesn't she? There's really nothing I can... Oh, no. Oh! This is new. What? I thought we weren't allowed this way. Okay, cool. October 16th, Global Studios Employee Area. Will Powers?
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick! Let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
What do you mean, find? Maya, that's what you're concerned about? We're looking for evidence.
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
Watch us find that. We don't need a spear. Oh wait, they have the murder weapon, don't they? I don't know if they ever found it. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. It's absolutely silent in this area. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this!
Ladies first. Did we not... Was it good? What's it taste like? Is that more of the samurai cola? The remains of... samurai soda? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Gross. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. Oh, that makes sense. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. Nothing like a murder that makes me want to eat a cow.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. Just like a cow.
What?
I love cows. Moo!
I love Maya. She's so, you know, she just kind of does her own thing. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could probably fit through there, I bet. Maya, I have a task for you.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid.
You're like 7, Maya. No, she's 17, I believe is her actual age, which... Oops. I'm not changing her voice, though. I like it. Move. Dressing room. October 16th. Global Studios dressing room. Powers dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake, maybe he's having an affair and he doesn't want it to get out. A secret lover. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Phoenix, you're so mean. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
So you've said, Maya. You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs does this girl have? So that's 2 for beef, 1 for sweets. We're up to 3 now. Oh.
This must be Power's bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look.
An employee card key. This must be Powers. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow. Card key added to the court record. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Nerd! Kinda. She's just so sweet. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. I thought you said you were gonna shave it off after April May kept commenting on it. I'm glad you've recovered your self-confidence.
I wonder what else is inside Power's bag.
Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. I guess, yeah, let's go to Studio 1. Oh, but are we gonna be able to get past her? Oh, yeah. Hi. Oh, no? Why can't I? Present. Let's go to Studio 1 together, friend.
Hey, detective, take a look at this.
What's that?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't show him that! He'll confiscate it!
Aww, I just wanted to show it off.
Oh, okay. Well, good, good thing the game prevented me from doing that. Oh, the player makes a dumb decision. Pretend it was Maya who did that. Aw. She's our scapegoat. Do I click it? Like, the entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened!
All right, we're in.
Hacker noise. I don't want to hit my keyboard, so keyboard noises.
We're in. We're in.
I'm in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. You can't say that the steel samurai killed him. You're his defense lawyer. You don't know that.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. Maya said, okay, boomer, to Nick. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains, so he wasn't murdered here. The body was moved. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Why is that your conclusion, Nick? Obviously, I'm correct.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Time to contaminate the crime scene. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more troubled than I thought. Dude, her big sister was murdered in front of her, like, I don't know, a week ago?
What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. She's 17, she's allowed to have dreams. Camera?
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it. Yeah, so don't touch it. Amazing. Exact same thought.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
No!
Hey you, no touching that!
Maybe not the right voice. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here.
I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it.
Really? I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry, leave it to us.
I like how they're just talking as if Phoenix isn't even here. Hang on, I don't know if I was finished exam. Aha, see? There's more to look at.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so oh, that's still the same thing. And this looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo.
Oh, right. So let's talk to you, Penny. The day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? But what kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here...
We found that grate. Someone small could have fit through. A child.
Wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Oh no, don't make me do her voice.
mIKE wAZOWSKI.
So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio. Yes, I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Yeah, neither does I sensed, so...
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Well, time to talk to her, I guess. Well, let's go. Main gate.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
Okay, I gotta talk to you about something.
What? You saw that suspicious look? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. Give you a chance to tell the truth. You came here at 1 o'clock p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me?
Eek.
Hurry, you better tell me quick, it's my hair, cretin. Someone's been fooling with the work on you, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One.
Her, she's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running around around tomorrow saying this one thing while I was young, let me do a thing or two, or describing your elders past shame that you used to it.
Oh no. She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Oh, left, as in... Oh no, not yet. Examine, yes. As in... We can go in here. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick!
What is that chirping? Are those birds? Those are weird sounding birds.
Maybe we could see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes, clearly! Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
A computer? Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 o'clock p.m. that day. 1 o'clock, that was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Please enter the number of the security camera.
Aw, shit. I mean, let's try them all. Why not? There, entered.
Nothing happened.
Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong.
Maybe we should go look at that camera again?
I mean, why not try them all, you know? Unless something bad is gonna happen. There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Oh, you can't tell it's him! That's not... You have no idea that's our guy. This is terrible evidence. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him?
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Powers? Photo added to the court record. She deleted something. Dude! Maybe she did it.
Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Because you're a lawyer.
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
Oh. Okay, I guess we are. I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady.
To be continued.
I hope we're all enjoying this game so far. Well, I know I am. It's super fun. It's so charming. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show you the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. You confident bitch. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony.
I don't get an opening statement? Rude.
Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand.
The only cop in wherever this takes place.
Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 o'clock p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled.
He's dead.
The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? Skip it. I think I can probably remember that. That looks like that thing that's behind Detective Gumshoe's ear. Tiny red stick.
So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call this security officer to the stand.
Oh shit, and I'm nearly out of tea.
Will the witness declare her name?
Mike wAZOWSKI.
Oh, well that's different.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandmommy.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Oh my goodness, Oldbag. I see all the other children making fun of me. Believe it, but there was this boy, the captain, called me an old bag, and I just cried and
Crushing him.
Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Okay, I like Edgelord. He's got some character to him.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness testimony. Witness's account.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 o'clock p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I have tenure, so they can't fire me. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a captain man walked right by me at 2 o'clock p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Let's see. 1 o'clock p.m. Doing a run through since the morning. How did you know that if you got in late? A run through? No, that's... Phoenix, you always ask the thing that I don't... Like, you don't ask the question that I actually intend.
I'm working on a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon, and we're to use them for afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer would just...
Oh no. I've been possessed by a yawn.
That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero.
If there's a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon?
Okay, well, what errands? You don't have an alibi, ma'am. What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
No, I don't! That's why I asked! Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never miss one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Who? Who was it? Oh, wait. No. I wanted the who, not the time, I swear. 2 o'clock, you're sure?
You're a spit.
Well, who was the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
Ooh.
Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was.
Don't be rude to the judge. My goodness, it was Powers. You don't know that? So you saw Mr. Powers, with your own eyes, or did you just see the photo?
That's what I said. Go wax in your ears, Sonny.
Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
Okay, so this is when I present my photo. Ho 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 ho. Let me get this straight, old bag. Mrs. Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that illegally obtained evidence. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness.
He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me.
This isn't any good as evidence, pal.
He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he's sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
That means nothing. It's a still photo. You can't tell he's limping, and, anyone can be limping. That's not an identity. That's not that's not a character trait. That you have a sprained ankle. Anyway, I get way too into this. I'm sorry.
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Goodness, Phoenix. No, it's not clear. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again. I don't... so he was walking strangely because he was injured.
That does look like he was dragging his foot.
See, and you didn't trust me, whippersnapper.
Well, Nick, find any glaring contradictions?
Well, she seems pretty sure that Powers is... that was Powers in that photo. I guess I'll just press her and see if I can shake her conviction. Oh, am I supposed to press her on this? It's a weird thing to say.
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up. Youth today always whining about each other, pointing fingers. That's enough to make an old lady want to cry.
Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edgeworth has met his match. I love their little, expressive drawings. Oh, it's such a cute game. Something to shake her conviction. Apparently. That's not certain. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay. That's how you knew it was Powers. You still don't know it's him. It's a foot, not a face. Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers.
Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg.
They're actors! They can fake it!
He has a point.
No, he doesn't!
It does seem quite likely that it was Powers.
There's got to be more to this. I better keep pressing her. No! This is what I just pressed on, right? What do I have here? I mean, if he's injured, is he athletic enough to pierce someone through the chest with a spear? I don't know. This? What prop? Yeah, what prop? He broke a prop?
Sure did, his own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear updated in the court record. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Why did you, the security guard, repair the prop, not the assistant of actual film and such? I don't know, maybe this? Who tripped him? Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! So Power sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it. Mwah, 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 mwah. I kissed it where it hurt.
Ooh, let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then? Yeah, why wasn't she fixing the prop?
Oh, her, she was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle.
Oh,
I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor?
There is one thing that bothers me.
Which is...
Where is this Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
it's not clear at all.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure on Your Honor? No, it's not clear, please. Hold it right there. We keep talking of possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Witnesses account count.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may continue. You may cross-examine the witness.
True. I don't know. Let's find out. Yes. True. The only person you saw, maybe you were terrible at your job. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody.
Suspicious looking.
Not nobody. Nobody suspicious looking. Right.
No one else went there.
You don't know that. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in.
I could jump that.
Not to mention...
I would have seen them. Would you have? Are you sure?
And the witness has answered that question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy?
Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Maya? My goodness. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Ah, no one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Do we have the grate? There was the grate that was missing. I don't know, is it? How do you know that? Oh. I don't know.
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Lock the main gate so no one could get in. Oh, I mean, they didn't have to go on the path. Can I say no one else went there and do this? And say, hey, this isn't Powers, so who is it? It's someone else. I don't know. I'm not looking it up. I'm doing research.